Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members of the Patreons, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, another dev server video guys, and today we're going to take a look on the alpha jets. The two alpha jets that were added to the game. Very cool and long awaited aircrafts that got added. They are both 9.0, so a lower BR of course. They are kind of weak in most general senses, but the thing is that they are a 9.0 aircraft, so you don't expect too much. We have two of them. Here we have the Alpha Jet A. We're going to take a look on the French one later. So yeah, very cool skin. No other skin that you can take a look. On the payload options, there isn't a lot of things you can actually have. It's more unguided bombs. It's a lot of them for such a small aircraft, to be honest, but I mean, look at the size of the Mark 82 to the aircraft itself. It's a very small aircraft, and some rockets as well. So yeah, very cool. So we are going to, and you can take even a fuel tank, which is pretty cool. We're gonna take in its lightest form. It's still there, the payload, but and we're going to do a test flight over here. You can change it up, as you see, up to 46 minutes. So a lot of fuel that this thing can actually take, and we are going to fly around to see how is the flight model of this thing. Very cool cockpit. It's very similar to other trainers from that era, right? So it makes sense. Remember, this is a trainer after all. In the German Air Force, it was also like a light attacker, but in a general sense, it's always those two missions that these aircraft will do, right? Light attacks or just basically training, basic training, combat training a little bit as well. So you can see that it's not a very fast aircraft or anything like that, but obviously you don't expect that. Even though I'm not using the cannon is still there. That's probably work in progress, but yeah, indeed you can remove the gun and fly with nothing or just the bombs and stuff if you want, but I would always take the gun, right? Doesn't have flares, doesn't have anything like that. Very simple, very light aircraft. Probably one of the best jets that you can start flying because it's so easy to fly. Oh my god, look at this roll rate. Oh my god, look at this. It just, whoop, and it goes. The turning capabilities, I mean, it's not pulling a lot of G's, but I'm quite slow as well. Let me try to get some speed over here. It feels like a very agile MiG-15 or something like that, right? Like it feels faster than a MiG-15 or something, and it rolls way better, like better than a Sabre. And then the turning capability, it isn't a great. Oh my god, it actually turns very well at depending on the speed. At 700 and something, it gets to 12 Gs. Oh, this is interesting. This is going to be a very fun aircraft to fly, actually, I think. Let me actually check. Let me return to the hangar over here. And I want to take some bombs and missiles, because the A variant, if I'm not mistaken, is supposed to have some minor helps to light attack. So for example, a computer. So yeah, as you can see, I think he does. Yeah, he does have the computer. I don't think the French one, the E version, has it. We're going to test it out, but I'm pretty sure it's just the A, because right on the nose there it has basically a very small radar to measure the distance from the aircraft to the target, and with that you can calculate the bullet drop of any weapon that it's there, right? So yeah, the gear here. So yeah, it has a CC IP for missiles. So very cool. Let's do an attack run on the SPAs over here. Come on, baby. Let's turn on these. You can be very precise with this thing. That's very good. This will be a very deadly light attack aircraft, or even like a normal. It's a very good attack aircraft. This thing will be amazing in 9.0. It really will. especially for ground battles. I cannot wait to actually try it out as a ground attacker. We have an air brake, as you see over there. And yeah, very, very cool. You have the cannon as well. Of course, the normal BK-27. Normal Mauser gun. German cannon. Let's go for the E variant, which I think it's a little bit worse in some areas, but let's take a look. Let me just choose it. 150,000. And here we have it. Very, very cool. You can see that the nose is completely different. That's the main difference between the two versions. That it doesn't have that like pulse Doppler, the Doppler radar that I told you guys about. Everything else is pretty much the same. Of course, the skin is a bit different, but it is indeed a French aircraft, right? So let's test it out. I'm gonna test it out with the... It's still using the Mauser, but it should be using a DEFA. You will even see that the gun is a little bit different. So yeah, this is work in progress for sure, as always, in the test server, right? Let's get some rockets over here. But yeah, it should be a DEFA cannon, which is interesting as well, to have a little bit of another change. Yeah, this thing also has the CCIP for the rockets. So I don't know. I heard, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I heard that the French one didn't have that. But I guess I was wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's still work in progress. The cockpit basically the same. Very, very similar aircraft. Oh my god. Of course, it's using... I think... Oh, is it the same? Not on the ground. Yeah. Same level of performance, same level of everything. It's a very, very cool aircraft, but again, it maybe not be like the main cup of tea of the main players. People are, of course, waiting for the Fox trees and everything, but as a German aircraft enjoyer, because we didn't, like, Cold War kind of lacked a lot of these German aircraft, although it is French as well. So I like to see kind of their own design on an aircraft, you know. It's pretty cool. And the Alpha Jet was, it's always, I mean, I never heard of a person that hates this aircraft. Everybody loves this thing. It's like, it's the coolest thing ever. It's like so small and cute. So yeah, let me just check one more thing to see if this thing actually has CCIP or CCRP or something for bombs as well. So let me check on here. He does have CCIP and CCRP. So this is a very interesting thing, guys. This is an aircraft that is 9.0. Again, this is a very low BR for such a modern aircraft, right? So you have some systems. You might not have the missiles. You might not have countermeasures. You might not even have the performance in the sense of acceleration. There might be other aircraft that are faster than you. But at the end of the day, you have a very modern computer in your aircraft, and with that, it means that the aircraft can actually do some very interesting things. Let me deploy some bombs over here, just because I'm too heavy. I just want to do this quickly to finish up the video. But yeah, as you see, you have a CCIP. Oh, I dropped the bomb. Oh my god. No, the things are so different here. Yeah, you have CCRP, as you see right there. So very, very cool, guys. Two very, very interesting aircraft, and I gotta be honest, they will be very, very competitive. In the air battles, they might be just on the mix, nothing too crazy, but on ground battles in 9.0, these things will help you do ground targets. So very, very cool. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and these are the Alpha Jets. Very cool little trainers that you can do very big damage on to some matches. So yeah, bye guys.